And there we are.
Hello, everybody.
Good morning.
You guys, I just have to let everybody know that I am on Starlink. We're gonna try it today, and if it sucks, we'll go back to the phone. But I've been instructed by our producer.
You're frozen.
Are you
okay?
serious?
Now you're back. You're back. It's fine. It's probably going to be a little glitchy, I'm guessing.
Okay, if it's glitchy, we're going back to the phone tomorrow, Rich. I'm not putting up with this crap. It's going to be like this. He wanted us to try it because I have the big black ball in front of me. But if it's going to be glitchy, I'm not doing this.
I mean, it's crystal clear. It's just sometimes it freezes just for a brief moment, but it's not anything like it used to be back in the cabin days. Like it's fine. It's totally fine. So look at that. Look at her being on her computer, you guys. See?
Starling.
We're moving up in the world. Quick shout out to our good friends at Nutrisystem. I got an email this past week, I think, from Erica right down here in Brown County, Indiana. And she went on and on and on about like all of our sponsors. She's a My Pillow girl. She's gotten all the things. She just got her first bar of Acre Gold. Like she tries everything, right? But she said that this past weekend, or I guess it would be the weekend before this one, she said, this weekend we just got our shipment from Nutrisystem. Hubby and I are doing the partner plan together. I just started yesterday and already lost 1.5 pounds. And I was like,
God.
I know. And I'm trying to get back on it in earnest because like this weekend we had my husband's parents in for the birthday celebrations. We ate and ate and ate.
Oh my God. I did the same thing with the kids this weekend. The kids came in. It's like, let's go to the waffle place. Let's go to eat this. Let's go to, I mean, it's just like out of control, right?
Out of control.
I feel you on that.
I tried to get back on track yesterday. And so I had the chicken enchilada dinner from Nutrisystem, which was divine. I must say it was really good. So if you're interested in hopping on the Nutrisystem train, highly recommend it. Nutrisystem.com/chicks. You get 50% off any of the plans that they have, and they have several for you to choose from. Like Erica did the partner plan, so you can try that plan. Lots of plans to choose from. You can see all the details on their website. They've got a 2-month subscription offer going on right now, but 50% off all the plans when you go to Nutrisystem.com/chicks. So try that. Okay. Also, quick note from our dear, one of our biggest supporters, Missy, who also goes by Michelle, who also goes by Jean. She has a lot of names, you guys. But she is the one who we got all teary-eyed when I was in Tucson because her husband passed away. So upsetting. And just as we knew they would, our insider supporter community just enveloped her in love and support. And so she wanted to ask us if we could please let all of our insiders and supporters know how much she appreciates that. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm letting you guys know that she really appreciates your support. It means the world to her. And it means the world to us that
totally
that we
does.
have such this wonderful community that helps support each other through the worst of times and the best of times.
Yeah. We have the best people, the best people on the planet.
I mean, I just can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, quick programming note. Happy 4-week anniversary to me.
Oh God, so great. I was just telling my daughter-in-law that yesterday. I'm like about the 4-week thing. And I'm like, we're heading to it. Cause she was asking about you and I was telling her about that. And so this is it. Like today is it. Today is it, you guys.
Today is 4 weeks stroke free. Thank you very much.
So amazing.
So now, like, my chances for a repeat drop dramatically, which is good. I'm still going through. I mean, this week I'll find out, like, what am I going to do with myself, right? When am I going to get blood thinners? Am I going to get the hole in my heart closed? I could do any number of things. I'll find out from my expert medical team, hopefully this week, about that. Also, I don't know if you checked your mail, but we did get these beautiful mugs from Michelle.
I'm using it.
Oh my gosh, you are using it.
I'm using it right now. Look at the back. Look at it. Look at it. Right now, I'm drinking out of it. It's the greatest. So excited. So sweet.
And by the way, because if you are not a Locals supporter or a Facebook insider, then you missed out on Daisy's video last Friday. Was it Friday or Thursday?
I think it was Thursday.
Okay. Where you did like a look at all the gifts I received video for exclusives for that community. And I got one of those beautiful Afghans from Miss Sue as well. And so just so sweet. Everybody is just so sweet. And so again, if you want exclusive content and you would like to be part of either one of those communities, it's chicksontheright.locals.com. Or Facebook, if you go to our page, there's a supporter button that you'll see that you can join our insiders that way. And we appreciate it. We appreciate all of our insiders.
Yes, we do.
Very much.
So much.
Okay, let's get to it. We're going to start with something that is now old news, except that it happened almost immediately after our video on Friday. We were already making fun of Kamala because Kamala really embarrassed the world.
Yeah.
But mostly us.
Yeah. Me especially. I felt personally violated.
You guys.
Can I sue? Can I sue somebody? Because
like the PTSD.
Right. Uh-huh.
Really awful display. We talked about it all week because she was in Poland. She was in, and that was a disaster. The presser that she did there with the laughing, that was bad. But you guys, it got worse somehow on Friday when she was with the president of Romania and she was asked a very, very direct question about U.S. gas prices. Okay. I mean, that could not be more of a question directed at her versus the president of Romania. And yet look at how she responds. And then more importantly, listen, because what she answers is not this question. It is, I don't even know what it is. Listen.
How long should Americans expect? How long should we be bracing for this really sort of historic inflation and some unprecedented gas prices?
Sure.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
In terms of the discussions that the President, Johannes, and I had, they ranged in subject, including the issue of the Black Sea, and I'll let him explain in more detail as he would like. But we are, again, fully aware and apprised because we are in constant communication with the President, with his administration here, about the concerns that they have about the entire region and, frankly, the vulnerability. What? All you have to do is look at the map.
What the hell is she saying? You guys, all you have to do is look at their map. What? Everybody just whip out a map. It's fine. Just whip it out. Just look at it. Look at it. What is... What's happening?
She looked over to him as if he were supposed to answer the question about U.S. inflation and gas prices. And then when he was like, girl,
he's
this
like,
is on you.
He's like, don't look at me. What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
She was like, okay, well, I'm just going to talk about literally everything but the question that you asked. What in the world?
I'm going to throw out a bunch of words. I'm just going to throw them out.
Well, and you knew that it was going to be bad as soon as she started with in terms of.
Right.
Because and
then she was like, hey, I used the word apprised. You like it? Did you like it?
Did you see what I did there?
You like it?
Oh my God. Do you know, speaking of words, I saw, by the way, I'm obsessed with Wordle. I don't know if everybody else is playing that, but I'm obsessed with it.
Wordle.
And so I showed it to my father-in-law this weekend. Now he's upset. It's just such a fun game. Anyway, I saw somebody on TikTok that thought, you know how you say the phrase, we have been doing that from the get-go?
Yeah.
This person thought it was from the gecko, like the lizard. And they've gone through their entire lives thinking this had something to do with lizards. From the gecko.
From the gecko, you guys. It's from the gecko. It's from it's from that lizard in the insurance commercial. It's what it is.
Oh my God, I just could not believe that. Oh my gosh.
Right.
Also, we got to talk about Tom Brady, because Tom Brady, I don't know if you saw yesterday, he's 6 weeks. Okay.
Okay. So we're
6
talking
weeks.
about Giselle's husband, right?
Right.
That's what we're talking about.
Which might have something to do with this, but 6 weeks after he announces he's retiring, and it's like a huge deal, and like someone spends $500,000 for his final game ball, he decides that he's not in retirement. He's gonna do another season, and he was just like, he has unfinished business, and so now he's unretired.
because
And I cannot stand it when people do this.
it's like Brett Favre and all those guys, right? That's the
Yes.
thing. Yeah. Because he had to spend time. He was like, he spent like 2 weeks with his wife at home, and he was like, oh, hell no. I'm not doing this. Because
She
she's
wants
like,
me
you
to do
can't.
dishes?
Well,
No.
that's the thing. She's like, you can't eat strawberries. You can't. You're not allowed to do that. It's not in your food wheel. That's she tells him what to do. And he's like, I don't want to
I
be
can't deal
here.
with her.
I don't want to
Well,
be here with
now
you.
he's unretired, and so just like Brett Favre and just like Cher, like anybody else who announces that they're retired and then they get all the hullabaloo.
Jimmy Buffett. Jimmy
Yeah.
Buffett, he's retired. He's like, this is my last tour. Woo!
No, it isn't.
Shark, we're gonna do the shark thing. And then everybody goes on his tour, and then like he has been touring like continually for like, I don't know, 30 years. And it's like his final farewell tour.
You
I
don't
think
get to
I've-
have more
right.
than one farewell tour. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm done farewelling you.
I know.
I mean, that's just not okay. I
know.
hate it when people do this. Now, you were saying something before we went live.
Tim Tebow.
Yeah, what were you going to tell me about him?
I was just saying, because you were talking about football, and I said I saw him yesterday on who's the South Carolina guy, the cute little South Carolina God, was he a congressman, a senator, and he was blonde, and he's
Lindsey
like
Graham?
he's this guy is I need to like be very good. But this he's blonde. He's on Fox now. He's a Fox Sunday show. And I can't remember his name to say
Trey Gowdy?
Yes, Trey.
Oh,
Trey.
Okay, Trey, yeah.
Trey Gowdy. Anyways, Trey Gowdy was interviewing him yesterday, and he's like all but he's like so cute. He looks like a 12-year-old, and he's like interviewing him, Tim Tebow. And Tim Tebow is just like the nicest, sweetest, most angelic guy. And he's talking about
big.
how
he's so big. He is a giant.
Really?
I like it always takes me a little bit aback how ginormous he is. He's a mountain of a man.
Seriously?
Tim Tebow?
I've never
humongous.
Really? Okay. Because
yeah.
when he stands next to his wife must be enormous too. His wife must be 7 feet tall. She's like a Miss Universe or something. Of course she is, right?
Gorgeous.
I mean, of course
They're
he's
both
married
gorgeous.
Of course he's married to like a Miss Universe. But she must be like 7 feet tall because they look good together. Like she doesn't look like she comes up to his, like you would probably come up to his belly button. You know what I mean?
I don't even know how tall he is. And I love him.
Yeah.
It's just that he is a tree. Like he is just a giant oak of a man.
He's a Mack truck. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's too big. Like I would not feel comfortable with,
That's hot.
with somebody.
Isn't that hot, ladies? A lot of you out there like, that's hot.
I mean, I like muscles. I just don't like.
Yeah.
That's scary. That's just it's too much. By the way,
Jan's saying
Hurt died.
Jan's saying he's small compared to other football players.
6'3", 255. No way. Somebody's saying
Really?
that can't be right. He's got to be 300 pounds. He's got to be.
Yeah.
I don't know. But William Hurt died.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
He died this weekend.
I totally missed that.
Yeah, it was yesterday, I think.
Oh,
He had there was a kind of cancer. It spread to his bones. I don't remember where it started though, but he did have some sort of cancer. He announced that he had cancer like 2 or 3 years ago, and then he just died. He was only 71. I really liked him as an actor. I always liked all of his things. Remember when he was the doctor?
Yeah, it's terrible. Is it also terrible that I think to myself there are going to be 2 more? Is that terrible?
No, I mean somebody said prostate cancer. No, because that happens sometimes. The 3s.
I know.
Yeah. So And somebody else said colon cancer, so I don't know what the cancer was.
That's
Somebody else says pancreatic. It could be any number of cancers. It had spread to his bones, though, and I think
that's awful. That's
is
awful.
ultimately.
And he was
why died.
71, 71?
Yeah,
That's so
he was
young. So young.
Well, and what sucks is that a lot of the headlines are talking about his long time ago relationship with Marlee Matlin, and she had written a book about how he was abusive to her, and so now, years later, 30 some years later, that's what people are talking about. You know what I mean?
Really?
And I just hate that. I hate that that's like immediately where the headlines went.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like let's dig up their 30, 40-year relationship that they had for 2 years. And I don't know why we have to do that, but that's apparently what we have
because
to do
this is
now.
what we do. This is what we do as a society. Yeah.
That is
we go
what we
back to
do.
like yearbooks from like 1972 when people die or when people are like going to become Supreme Court justices. This is what we do.
This is what we do. I have an email from Brian, who, by the way, is an insider in both places, I believe, Facebook and Supporters. He, too, has a hole in his heart that he got fixed with that super amazing contraption that I may get mine fixed with. Yeah. He and I are like PFO buddies.
Look at that.
I know. So Brian wrote an email about GetUpside, which is the free cash back app that we've been raving about this, for like 3 weeks now, because like I cannot get over it. So Brian wrote, "My dear ladies, I live in the middle of nowhere. When I saw you begin promoting the GetUpside app, I figured I'd download it for when I was in the city. Turns out the gas station in our little town that I buy from was on there. I went to fill up, and by using code CHECKS, I got back, drum roll please, 34 cents a gallon."
Oh my gosh.
I know. Plus, he says, the only pizza parlor in town is also part of GetUpside, and it offers 10% back. Pizza and gas, I am covered at both ends. It's nice to know that I can support an advertiser that supports you and get paid to do so. In a way, I'm getting paid to support you, but I would support you even without the money back. Thank you for being a blessing to so many people. That is from Brian.
That is
the greatest.
That is the greatest. You know, when I see GetUpside, I think of that song that you played for us a while ago. That was that guy that's like, get up. You know, that Get Up song in the morning?
Yeah, yes.
That needs to be their theme song.
Well, it's a little naughty though.
It is naughty, but people would remember it, you know?
I love that so much. So you guys, you should download it because it costs nothing and you end up getting cash back on things like gas that you absolutely already buy, and also some restaurants, which is fantastic. So you can get it for free. You just need to go to your smartphone, download the app, and then if you use promo code CHICKS on your first fill up, you're going to get at least 25 cents per gallon cash back. So no downside. Get the free GetUpside app. Okay. Obama has COVID. Did you guys hear that Obama has COVID?
I did not hear that.
He's got the Rona. Michelle does not. He said that he has had a scratchy throat and went ahead and took the test. And then in his tweet about it, he was like, yeah, I've had a scratchy throat, but otherwise I feel fine. But it's just a reminder that I'm so grateful for vaccines and everybody should go get the vaccine. And it was such an odd thing to say
it is
when you have COVID.
Right. And it's interesting to me, like, remember when people didn't share what we, you know, like if I had the flu, like, do I have to get, if it's, I say not me, I mean, because I'm not a celebrity, but like if Obama had the flu, he wouldn't have been like, you guys, I have the flu. You know what I mean? Like remember when we just would get sick and then we would move on with our lives. Do you remember that? Like there was a time when we did that. And now everybody they feel like they have to tell everybody, I have a scratchy throat. I don't care. I don't care if you have a scratch. Do you care?
I don't at all, but apparently we're supposed to care. Thank you, Tony McComey. Tony says, hello, Fierce Lady Warriors. Please send prayers to Chrissy Sullivan on her last week of chemo. Mock prayers to you on the drama-free week. You're almost there. Daisy, glad you are home. Yeah, send prayers to Chrissy Sullivan. Okay. We will do that. We're doing that right now. Thank you very much for that super sticker. Yeah, I don't know why all of a sudden now, if you are of any kind of celebrity stature, it's like you basically have to have a press conference about it.
Right. I don't like you have a scratchy throat. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Good for
Well
you,
done,
Obama.
you.
Well
Well
that's
done
great.
indeed.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know what that, but you're right. Now you have to have like a big fat press conference. Also, the Pfizer CEO made some talk show rounds over the weekend. I don't like that guy. That guy creeps me out. There's something not right about him.
A little sketch, what my daughter would say. She would be like, that guy's a little sketch, Mom. That's what she would say.
My kid would probably say that guy is sus.
This is why they're going to get married one day.
Right. And they'll like have a secret language that we'll never understand.
Right.
But he was on the talk show rounds, and then The Hill sent out a tweet to summarize his appearance, and it said, new Pfizer CEO says fourth booster necessary.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
No.
You can suck it. You can totally suck it. Give me a break.
Can you even with this? I just
fourth booster. Okay.
I know.
Yeah,
God.
okay.
Oh, and I saw this TikTok yesterday. I don't know who it was, just some random woman who is a healthcare worker who was so angry. She's in Canada, and she was crying because she just found out that the the hospital system that she works for, she had waited until the very last second that she was being required to get the shot. She did not want to get it. Finally, in order to prevent losing her job, the very last day that they said, if you don't get it by today, you're out, she went and she got it, and she cried the whole way, and she was furious that she was being forced to get it. And just now they announced, guess what? You don't have to have it anymore. Come on back, everybody.
God.
And it was so, I felt so frustrated for her, because what a bunch of bull crap that they've made people go through for no reason.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's just that is absolutely nuts.
Isn't that sad? It was just so sad.
And now it's like somebody was saying in the comments, and I wrote about this the other day at chicksontheright.com. Deltacron is like the new thing. And it's not, you see it, people are starting to, disseminate that information out there, but it's not contagious. Like it's not even, nothing will come of it is what, they're saying. It's just like, they're pushing it out there because they're trying to tell people. We're probably going to have this video yanked because I'm even talking about it. You know what I mean? But they're trying to push Deltacron now because this is what they're doing. They're trying to prolong this as long as they can. And then the whole fourth booster, 16th booster. I mean, it's just like, come on.
Well, the other thing he said was that by May, so we're talking 2 months from now, that vaccines will be ready and available. Pfizer's will be ready and available for babies through 5 years old. And I'm just like, you got to be freaking kidding me with this. And for Obama then to be like, hey, you guys, I have a scratchy throat, and turns out I'm positive for COVID. Yay for vaccines. Somebody made a great analogy on Twitter. I can't remember who said this, but they were like, this is like somebody impregnating a woman and saying, yay, condoms.
Right.
Great. Thank
exactly
condoms. I just impregnated somebody.
It's so
That's
true.
How dumb this is.
It is dumb. And we were sitting with our kids this weekend, and our kids are basically almost 30, to our older kids that came in from Dallas. And we were sitting at breakfast and we were talking about a lot of this stuff. And they were just like, COVID just disappeared, right? I mean, it just disappeared when the war started. Because if you look at the media, you could, and this is the thing, it's just so interesting how we're all just so directed by the media. Yeah, and it is a lot of it is such propaganda, right? I mean, obviously, everybody gets so fixated on, oh my God, what are they talking about today? And they're not talking about it. Nobody's talking about COVID anymore, right? Isn't it interesting how all of a sudden we just stopped talking about COVID and everybody started talking about the war? Isn't that interesting?
They have got us trained, right?
They do. They really do. Yeah.
Man. Okay, let me see what other. I have so many videos and I haven't shown any of them. We'll start with this chick from MSNBC. I've never seen her before, but she is asking another chick who's very, very giggly about it, how mad, and she thinks she's speaking on behalf of all America, apparently, how mad everybody is at Trump for ever coining the term fake news. like that somehow has harmed society, that Trump brought attention to something that is a legit problem.
Okay.
Here that is.
Yeah. Can I just tell you, when you heard or quoted Sergei Lavrov telling you something was fake news, it made me wonder, will we ever forgive Donald Trump for promoting that phrase time and time again and allowing it to now be used widely, easily as a cover for telling lies? That is a rhetorical question. You don't need to answer it, but everybody should just think about it. All right.
I mean, what? There's nothing to forgive. He pointed out something and named it, and it was a good thing. Like now we all know to be careful about what we hear and listen to and consume.
Yeah. It's like, God forbid he points out the fact that we all should think critically. The horror. Maybe we shouldn't just like blindly trust the media. I mean, we just talked about that just right now, how they all just direct our attention to different things. I mean, suck it, lady.
Right? God. I know.
Like we should, and like they ever gave him a chance anyway. Like we shouldn't forgive Donald Trump. Like Donald Trump gives two craps what you think.
He clearly
Give me a break.
does
I'm sure he's pining for your forgiveness.
And I've never seen that woman before. Is that bad? Do you recognize? No. I didn't even recognize.
She has good hair though. Her hair's nice.
Yeah, she had a lot of hair.
Good
a lot
hair.
of really nice hair for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I thought you in particular would appreciate this clip, even though George Will became almost insufferable over these past several years. He changed so much and became so like never Trumpy and just awful. He's like one of the Lincoln, what are they? The Lincoln, what is it?
The
Lincoln Project.
Yeah, the Lincoln losers.
Right.
Lincoln losers.
You often feel like you're the only person who ever worries or talks about the national debt. And so I saw this clip and I was like, ooh, I'm going to play this because you will appreciate it because somebody else is bringing it up. Here we go.
Yay.
When you're in the hole, quit digging. It's the law of holes. And we have 7.9% inflation. And the week that is announced, Congress passes another 1.5 trillion tranche of spending. As the government was announcing it in the first 5 months of this fiscal year, during which inflation lowered Americans' real wages in 9 of 12 months, we're now adding to the deficit in these first 5 months of the year, $3 billion a year, and debt service now consumes $1.2 million a minute. It's $20,000 per second if you want to do the arithmetic. So stop. I mean, quit adding fuel to the fire.
Right.
See?
Somebody else cares. There's somebody else who cares besides me. Oh my God. It's obscene. It's just completely
I knew you would
obscene.
like that.
Yeah. And they just keep spending and spending and spending. And we're out here like, that's fine.
Right.
Totally.
Just
it's fine.
Whole
I mean, it's just
thing, I'm not looking at it.
No, I don't have to see it. So it's fine. It's okay. No, it's not okay. It's your money. It's your money. They're spending your money. Like if they came to your house and got your wallet and took the money out of your wallet and set it on fire, or if they just ran away with it, you would actually give a crap. That's what they're doing. And
that's what they're doing.
And actually, he did say tranche. He said tranche.
He did say tranche. We do have another tranche. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
That word, man.
Nobody cares anymore. Nobody cares. We're all so numb to the abuse that they like inflict upon us financially.
Yeah.
They're stealing. Taxation is theft, man. It's theft. Come on.
Also, I do have a teeny tiny clip from Bill Maher, who, by the way, I watched his appearance on Ben Shapiro's show at the Daily Wire yesterday. And it was a great conversation that the two of them had. Most of it, I would say, because it was about an hour, 45, maybe even 50 minutes of it, I was like, Bill Maher has got things sorted out.
Yeah.
And then the other 10 minutes, he would say things where I was just like, what the hell is wrong with you, Bill Maher?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he's so just dug in on a couple of things that are just
not right.
He just needs to stop. But this is a clip from his show this past Friday or whenever it is that he has his show, talking about how absurd it is that Joe Biden is now looking to countries like Venezuela and Iran to get oil. So here he is talking about that.
Something very strange about Biden saying we're going to cut off Russian oil, but I'm going to go and beg Saudi Arabia, Venezuela, and Iran, the people who, like a few weeks ago, we cut off and wouldn't buy their oil because they were the bad guy, but now they're less the bad guy. We got to find a better way to play this game than who's the bad guy of the week we're not buying oil from.
Well, it's a great argument.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great argument. It's a conservative argument. So what the hell? What the hell, Bill?
Except he doesn't quite finish it, right? He doesn't quite make the leap to, hey, what we should do is drill our own oil.
Right.
How about we do that?
Yeah. It's like, why don't you put a nice punctuation mark at the end of that sentence and just sort of go all the way. Go all the way, Bill. Just go there.
You're so close.
It's like, what?
Close.
He's right there.
I mean, he's just right there.
I know. That's the thing. He just needs to do that. He won't do it. And I see a lot of liberals sort of leaning in that direction. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. Have we not been saying this since the days of drill baby drill? What is wrong with you people? God, now you're saying it? Now you're saying it, Morning Joe? Shut up.
I know. It's so frustrating. You just did something that made me made me think of our tool belt, our toolkit. So if we haven't mentioned it today, don't forget, you can take us with you and listen to our podcast anytime you want. Whatever you're doing, maybe you're on a walk, it's starting to get really nice out. You can go and take us, put us right in your tool belt and listen to us whenever you would like on any podcasting platform that you prefer.
You know why it's getting nicer out? Because of daylight savings. We have like an extra hour. Am I the only person that's dying this morning? I'm dying, you guys. I'm inside. I mean, I'm trying to be like really lively this morning, but I feel like I'm going to die from daylight savings. I'm not going to lie to you. I love you guys, but it was really tough for me to get up this morning because of daylight savings. I got about 3 hours of sleep. It was tough, but I love you and I'm here. I love all of you. Daylight savings sucks.
And the springing forward is mean. It's just the meanest thing.
It is mean. It is mean. They take an hour. They take an hour of they just steal it from you.
Yeah. And then they're expecting you in the fall to be like super grateful that you're getting it back.
Yeah.
How about you just leave it alone? How about you just don't mess with time?
Who made this up? What sort of devil person created this? Terrible.
It is the meanest thing ever.
God.
Okay, so it is time for some My Pillow talks, and of course, right now you can still get Mike Lindell's book for free with any single order that you place at mypillow.com/chicks. You get discounts on everything, and you get that book thrown in for free with whatever you order. So I have some good talks for you today.
I can't wait.
So many animals. Oh my gosh.
I see so many animals. I'm so excited.
There's so many animals. I think we'll start out with this dog that I don't know why he does this. They say it is all the time that they've taken him to a doctor. There is nothing wrong with this dog, but this is its preferred stance. And I'm just going to turn down the music. This is how he just hangs out all the time.
He's very derpy. I love him.
He's so derpy. Isn't he so sweet?
Oh my gosh, he's precious.
He's like, I just want to have this foot in my mouth for no reason.
It's kind of like kids sucking their thumbs, right?
It is kind of like that. I wonder, like, if he's chewing on one specific toe bean, or like if he's got multiple toe beans in there. It looks like all of them, but like his tongue is sticking out. I love him.
Oh my God, I
love him.
What a cutie.
I know. And then this shows the dog's sense of smell being very, very developed, even at a tiny, tiny little age.
Oh my God.
And look how they can sleep anywhere.
He's like, yeah, I'm going to eat it. That's food. Oh yeah, it's food. I'm getting it. That's food.
Okay, this dog clacks. I don't know how else to define the sound that is coming out of this dog's mouth, but he clacks, and I love him. Want to go for a walk? You ready?
Oh my God, she kind of is. He's sort of like a cross between Maisie and Ella.
Go for a walk. I
Don't you
know,
think?
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so clacky.
Oh, he's
I
very
don't know why he
clacky.
does that.
So,
But it's
so
clacky.
sweet.
I don't know if you guys have seen the guy on TikTok who literally all he posts are pictures of him using an axe to chop wood.
That's
and
it.
apparently that's all he does. And he does, I mean, he's a super hot guy. Like women think he's amazing. And
Okay,
it's
that
like,
makes sense.
my husband told me that what he does, because I don't know anything about chopping wood. Okay. I know nothing. It looks like something that I don't know, most people can do, but apparently it's not. Apparently it's very difficult to chop wood in the way that this person chops wood. And so this guy has a reaction to the wood chopping.
All right, that's hot.
Yeah, but okay, but can you carry the groceries all in one fell swoop? Because it's not that impressive, you know. Yeah, I get all of them, every single one of them. Well, it depends. If she's not like if my wife went to the store, like she went to Walmart and there's like 50 of them, I can't. But most of the time, I get all of them. So yeah, go hit your little logs.
Go hit those little logs.
Hit them.
Oh my God. Okay, then this is a very, very short one.
Just having a lazy. Oh my God. I'm almost out of Cheerios.
Oh my
Never
God.
mind the giant rodent. I am almost out of Cheerios.
Okay, so she has a pet rat. I had a friend who
guess
had a
so.
pet rat once.
Really?
Yeah, and she said that he was really, and she named him Roman Polanski, and she said that he was really smart.
What
Really,
did she
really-
call him that like all the time, or did she have a shortened version?
I guess she just called him Roman. I guess maybe. I guess when he was bad, she called him Roman Polanski. But but the thing is that she said he was really, really smart. Like rats are smart.
Well, this is what I hear. I mean,
Yeah.
remember Templeton from Charlotte's Web?
I guess. Yeah, I do. The thing, you know what? I probably could handle having a pet rat, except for the tail. It's the tail that would be very off-putting for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
It is a little freaky.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I know I've got 3 more. This one is a Biden clip. I don't know when this is from, but this guy's reaction to him is perfect.
Say something outrageous. I had never been particularly poor at calculating how to get things done in the United States Senate.
Example.
So the best way to get something done, if you hold near and dear to you that you like to be able to. Anyway, I'm going to say something outrageous.
That's where he sounds like that kid that's like, have you ever had a dream that you when you can you
I know the guy's like, I'm just gonna drink.
I'm
Just gonna drink lots of things.
Can't do anything else about it.
Our
Okay,
president.
this next one is of a lion, and I'm going to try to turn it all the way up. But what's harder to hear, this guy is obviously trolling a lion, and so what you hear in the background is a guy roaring, trying to get the lion to roar, and then they literally have a roar fight, and it's amazing.
My God.
And then his wife's like, "What are you doing?"
He's tired now.
And then he's just like, I give up. I lay down. Oh my
Isn't that
God.
amazing?
That
They
was
totally had, like
awesome.
a battle of the roars.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I love how just majestic they are. You know what I mean?
Gosh, that was amazing.
Okay, last one. This is another dog one, and it is awesome. Oh, hide your kids, hide your wives, because I believe that there might be some cussing in this.
Hide them.
And I hear some noise in the living room, and I'm like, What the fuck, Toby? My shower and I hear some noise in the living room, and I'm like,
Oh my God.
what the fuck, Toby?
Oh my
Come
gosh,
on,
that's so
Toby.
great. That is so great. My dog Sam, one time when I was a kid, he sorry guys, I'm so tired. He got his whole head stuck in a can. It was like a can of beans or something that was in the trash can. And so he's walking around with his can of beans on his face.
Was it? Wait, which dog is this? Was
Sam
this
the beagle. Sam the
beagle.
beagle. Yeah, and we let him do it for a little while just because it was so entertaining. You know, sometimes you just got to do it. Like if they get their head stuck in like cereal boxes or something,
Yeah.
if they get in the trash, you got to let them just walk around with it on their faces for a little while because it's like punishment. You know. Plus, it's also a little entertaining. It's okay. It's fine.
Oh my gosh. I just love that. I love dogs and how just dog-like they are. They're so doggerific. I love
They
them.
are doggerific. You are correct. You guys, it is Monday. We're gonna make it through this daylight savings day. Oh God,
We can
guys,
do
stretch
it.
out,
We can
stretch
do
it
this.
out.
We
What the heck,
can do
Toby?
it.
What the heck? Okay, bring it in.
We
Bring
brought
it in,
it.
everybody. We're
Oh, I
bringing
thought
it in.
that's what we were doing.
Oh no, we were just stretching. We had to do an extra stretch.
Okay.
Everybody, bring it in. You guys have a fantastic day. Make it count. We will talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.